Greetings, everyone out there in the void, and welcome to the internet's most talked about online word association game show, Run On. Please welcome your host, the man who thinks faster than a cheetah and talks faster than a Mississippi Bible salesman. Here's Ben.
Hey, good evening, everybody. It is October 19th. It is 9 o'clock. You're watching Run On. What's going on, Matt?
Hey, how you doing, Ben?
You know what? I'm doing great.
Yeah.
We had a great weekend. We hosted the AIDS Walk and Run yesterday.
We did, yeah.
And it was a really amazing thing to be a part of.
You know, in the show yesterday that we did, the 1 hour show that we did yesterday for the AIDS Walk raised $2,000 in that 1 hour.
That's amazing. I love that. I love that raised $2,000, and I love that we as a channel, our walk team, the Breadheads, raised over $1,000. So thank you, everybody, for donating, and we're really, really proud of what we were able to accomplish and the work that we did with Family Health. So
I also voted today.
Look at you.
I've had a very productive day today. I did the morning show, and then I went and voted.
Well, how about we do one more show?
How about we do two more shows?
How about we do?
Because I got this show, and then we got the show after this.
We got a show after this. I'm just going to watch that show. I don't have to do anything. But we should do this show.
We should do this show first.
And to do this show, we need contestants.
We do. You're right.
So we should bring them in. Our first contestant is a performer from Virginia. I'm very excited to have him on the show. Please, everybody, give it up for Terrence Wiggins.
Hey, it's me. I'm here. Oh, God, my hair looks terrible. My hair looks terrible. Hold on. We got to fix it. I'm on the camera. Oh, God.
Yeah, got to get it under the headphones.
Oh, that's fine. That's good. I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Well, doing great. Like we said, feeling good, and I'm very excited to have you on the show. It's gonna be a great time.
I'm excited to be on the show.
Well, you have some competition tonight. We're not just going to give everything to you. That would be boring and for all, except for you.
Into it.
So we're going to bring out our second contestant. They're a performer from right here in Boston. They're very funny, and I'm a big fan of theirs. Everybody give it up for Kwesi Mensah.
Hello. Hey. How's it going?
Good, man. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah. Well, excited to have you play around and to just talk with you. I feel like we haven't seen each other because really we would only see each other in green rooms, and now green rooms aren't a thing. And that's one of the things I miss. It's just like the people I would see on like a weekly basis who now just my life is a little more empty. So I'm glad you're here.
I miss
it's so nice that you guys
rooms. Yeah.
It's so nice that you guys like improvisers and you're happy to see other like comedians, whereas like with stand-ups, I'm like, I'm kind of glad I'm having a break from them for a while.
That's a great difference of our worlds right there. I'm happy to see you when I see you.
I love the seeing people. I hated the green room part. I loved seeing people, but I hated that we had to see it in a basement that was probably, filled with fruit flies and gross.
Yeah.
True that. Also, Kwesi, David Thomas has his money on you for what it's worth. So
that does not bode well for you, Kwesi. I just want to say that.
But to win, both of you are going to have to go through last week's champion. They've already won $1 and a bag of Red Barn coffee. They are from Minneapolis. Please welcome to the show, Brandy Brown.
Hey, everybody.
Brandy, what's going on?
Nothing much. Thank you very much for having me on this very special British Black History Month episode. It's October in the UK, so it's their Black History Month.
Well, there you go.
There you
go. I don't wonder why it's. I mean, I guess I don't wonder why it's a different month. Why would everyone be all together, right? That would be really bizarre. But you all are here to play some Run On for a chance to win. Like I said, not only $1 and a bag of coffee, but you get to play the bonus round if you win. And the bonus round this week is worth $210.
All right.
Is some real scratch. But to do that, you're going to have to go through each other, and you are going to have to entertain the arbiter of all things. Everybody give it up for the faceless judge.
Oh, the faceless judge, terrifying as ever.
Faceless judge is terrifying as ever. This season, they are just wearing one face or lack thereof all season, and it is a terrifying thing. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to ask you some questions. You're going to answer them, and you're going to win runs on the board. It is that simple. Is everybody ready?
We're ready.
Sure.
Let's get started. All right. This giant whale was a 1940s detective.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Moby Dick?
That is only halfway correct. Quessy.
Moby Dick Tracy.
Moby Dick Tracy is correct. Moby Dick is the whale. Dick Tracy is the 1940s detective. Moby Dick Tracy. On the board. Quessy on the board with 1.
Sweet.
Question number 2. I got caught in one of these, bumper to bumper, so I missed our playing music together.
Brandy.
Traffic Jam Band?
Oh, faceless judge, are we going to accept Traffic Jam Band? We are. The faceless judge was jamming out there. Traffic Jam Band, Traffic Jam Session, either one would work. Brandy, can you turn your microphone up just a little bit if you can? If you can't, don't worry about it. But just to hear your dulcet tones even clearer. Question number 3. Brandy's on the board. Question's on the board. Terrence, still waiting for that first answer. These sticky things catch insects. The best catches could be posted on one of these.
Quessy.
I got this wrong, but I was going to say fly thirst traps, but that's not what you're looking for.
Fly thirst trap is not right. No, but we all love. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a great term.
We're into it.
Not right. Brandy or Terrence, these sticky things are used to catch insects. The best catches could be posted on this.
Man, I'm blanking.
All right, one last time, I think, and then the judge is going to start counting down from 5. These sticky things are used to catch insects. The best catches could be posted on this. This one was tougher than we thought.
Whoop.
I'm trying to think of words that like trap, but I don't even know if that's right.
We got our countdown. Wait, Brandy, anything? Because request you've already guessed once.
Yeah, okay.
Can you repeat one more time, or
One last time. These sticky things catch insects. The best catches could be posted on this.
Strippergram?
I just kept thinking fly trapper keeper, and I'm like, that's not even a thing.
I mean, I've got to tell you what, if we were giving points for any of the answers, fly trapper keeper would be getting the point for me.
Because it's not just a trapper keeper. It's a fly trapper keeper.
Unfortunately, what we were looking for was spider website. Just a nice, simple spider website. That one was tougher than we thought.
Yeah.
That was that's all right. That question, like the Lucky 7, impossible. Thank you, other David Thomas, for bringing up the Lucky 7, something I forgot to bring up at the beginning of the show. So the Lucky 7 is something the audience is working on. It is a 7-word run-on that they would get right if they just tried a little bit harder. But they'd like to say it's impossible. I know it's not impossible because I've seen the answer. So therefore, this directional question leads to this worst option, which requires this from an agent who probably has one of these, and you might know the same people. So you play this until Coach yells this at Doctor Who. So that's all. I'm going to just read it once. That is for the people in the chat. And I believe we gave them last week, the beginning of that was, are you coming or going? And I will give them the next one now. So then it becomes just a regular $5,
which is something that people,
which is something they've solved before.
Yeah.
So are you coming or going nuclear? That's the first two, right? Are you coming or going, and going nuclear? There you go. There you go. Good luck. Good luck.
good luck. We'll get it.
We'll get it. Before we hop into round two, we got to do the run-ons. We got luckily, Terrence, everybody gets a run in the first round, so you're gonna have one run on the board. And Quessy and Brandy, you're both gonna have 2 runs on the board.
All right.
And here's how this works. I go to the Pictionary word generator website. I switch it on to Medium, and I ask them for 18 words that I write down. You're going to give me a number. I'm going to give you the word, and you're going to word associate off of that until the faceless judge buzzes you. Brandy, you've done this before. Why don't you show everybody how it works? Give me a number between 1 and 18.
6.
6. Brandy, your word is bagel. Bagel.
All right. Bagel, toast, toast, kitchen, kitchen, house, house, block, block, neighborhood, neighborhood, Mr. Rogers, PBS, PBS, TV channel, cable, cable, news, news, Tucker Carlson, bow ties, neck, head, eyes, see, hear, touch, hands, slap, high five, celebrate, party, balloons, helium, gas, car, road, highway, toll, pay, money, currency, exchange, keep, own, giveaway, free, done.
Oh, there it is. What a run. What a run. Very late buzzer coming in. You knew it. The funniest thing about that run, Brandy, was it seemed like for the last 10, you were like almost it was great.
I'm also kind of about to burp from spearmint.
When it started getting into like touch and hear, it started becoming like slam poetry.
Yeah, it can get very poetic. It can get very deep. That was a great run to start us off with authority. Matt, what number was that?
Brandy, heck of a start, showing your dominance right off the bat. Love it. That was 38.
Wow.
38 right off the bat. Showing.
So can I leave now, before I embarrass myself?
Yeah. No, you're in it now. We've locked the doors. You actually aren't allowed to. Your internet has been locked in.
And yes, the defeater of Anthony, Brandy, you will always have a place in Lisa Oakley's heart for what you did to Anthony last week.
Oh,
Much like the Khaleesi. You are the defeater of Anthony.
Quessy, you just saw how easy it is. You get a word, you just get word associate out. It's that simple. Give me a word give me a number between 1 and 18.
12.
12. Quessy, your word is lock. Lock.
Right. Lock, key, scale, music, rap, ice cube, Trump, fear, hope, Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, DC, Batman, Superman, Superman, blue.
Yeah,
Blue.
you were like, oh no, I'm listing superheroes.
Yeah, I was like, I can't just list superheroes. Crap.
Yeah, you couldn't see it, but this was the faceless judge right here going, yeah. But still, not a bad run for your first run. Nice job, Matt. Where are we?
Well, because it's good that you have another run here because that was 15. So you're about half. You're about halfway.
Not
even halfway. I'm trying to be positive. Fuzzy.
It's a good warm up run. It's a good one. That was your first time ever on the board with 15. That is great. That is great. Terrence, it is your turn to show everybody how it's done.
Too much faith in me.
A number between 1 and 18. That's not 6 or 12.
15.
15. Your word is farm. Farm.
Okay. Farm, chicken, chicken, egg, egg, carton, carton, milk, milk, cheese, cheese, sandwich, sandwich, lettuce, lettuce, vegetable, vegetable, cucumber, cucumber, dressing, dressing.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say food, but I was just like, that would have probably got me.
The second you start second guessing it, it gets in trouble. Matt.
But Terrence, that was a solid run, not the shortest run in run on history, and so well done. But that was a solid 10.
Okay,
yeah.
Better than I thought I would do.
Yeah,
you are already beating the worst score we've ever had. Already,
that was the worst score.
Even if you got no other scores,
it was under 10.
We won't mention the person. We're not into shaming. I'm just letting Terrence know he's doing great. He's doing great.
And really, the only reason we're not saying it is because I think we've probably both forgotten.
Yeah. That's really the real reason.
I can't really remember who it was.
We've done a lot of these shows. Quessy, you have another run on the board. You've had 15. You know how this works.
Let's do it.
Give me a number between 1 and 18.
Let's go with 14.
14. Quessy, your word is target. Target.
Right. Target, Walmart, billionaires, Bernie, Sanders.
I was just run and roll.
Okay, that
Sanders,
might be the worst
KFC.
one.
Keep going.
Let's name every Sanders.
That wasn't the worst one, but that was not a great one.
We counting
Not a good
Sanders?
one, no.
Are we counting Sanders?
We're counting. Are we counting Sanders, Judge?
Okay.
Yes, we are.
So that was 4. So that puts you at
okay.
19.
Okay.
19.
Oh God.
Making Brandy's job just a little bit easier.
That's all right. We got 2 more rounds of this, so
right.
This is nothing yet. I will just say that. I will say, Brandy, you can put a little more distance right here. Give me another number between 1 and 18.
9.
No stick. 9.
Yeah.
Your word is pillow.
Okay.
Pillow.
Pillow, talk, mouth, face, mask, masquerade, party, city.
Judge.
Party City.
Yeah.
You know where my mind is.
Matt, where were we there?
Well, now I just want to go to Party City
Yeah,
more
let's
than
go shopping,
anything.
guys.
That was 7, so that puts you at 45. Still very comfortable lead for Brandy.
Comfortable lead, but leaving the door a little bit open.
A little bit open.
As we head into round 2, which is great. Before we head in round 2, I'd like to get to know everybody just a little bit more. So this is when I invite our contestants to tell us something interesting about themselves. So Terrence, tell me something interesting about yourself.
I own a sword.
Yes, fantastic.
I got a sword custom made this year.
What kind of sword?
Hold on. I'll grab it real quick.
Absolutely. Yes. I want to know if it's decorative or functional.
Yeah.
Like, is it because the world might be ending and he might need this for like Mad Max style, or
It's a samurai sword.
It is an actual katana.
Wow.
And it has the black nerd etched into it in Japanese.
Ah, nice.
That is so cool.
that's
If
dope.
you could see it, the light might be too much, but yeah, there it is.
That is really, really cool. And is it? I don't know if you could hear Matt when you were gone. Is it purely decorative?
No, it is a real weapon.
Yeah. Don't
Baller.
black nerd. They will cut you. Have a katana. That is very badass and definitely interesting. Thank you for sharing that with us. As Terrence goes to put that away, Questy, tell us something interesting about yourself.
Well, first I want to say thank you, Ashley, for taking a break from the 100 to watch the show. I'm a huge fan of that show. At this point in this latest season, but we'll talk about that later. What is something interesting about me right now? I'm relearning my family's language. My family's from Ghana. They speak a language called Shi. And it's funny, I just found out that the word for white person is a brony. And I thought it used to come from the term for white devil, but it actually comes from the term for one who cannot be trusted.
Oh.
And that's Aroni?
A brony.
A brony.
A brony.
A brony is one who cannot
There you go. Yes. I just realized I just made like the top panel of the show a little uncomfortable.
Not
keep that one in my back
uncomfortable so
pocket.
much. Not uncomfortable so much as sad.
Especially since several of them were actually bronies.
Yeah. That's what I thought he said just at first was bronies. I was just like, oh, that's a coincidence.
Really? Brony?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with dressing up like a My Little Pony.
I did when I was 5. I have a picture.
But you were also a little girl, not a grown man. So
I mean, I wanted to be Megan, but I ended up being a horse. And moving on.
That is interesting. Question: did you just learn? Is that something you've just decided to do recently?
I've been trying to relearn it. It was actually my first language growing up, and then I wasn't learning English fast enough, so they like only spoke English to me. But I've been trying to relearn it, and so my family can stop making fun of me about me. It's worse. They can make fun of me to my face, and I can barely tell, and that's always a great feeling.
It's worse because you can tell just that they're doing it, right? It's like every
And you're like, no more. I will learn the language.
Yeah.
Brandy, tell us something interesting about yourself.
Yeah, I have an ongoing feud since the summer of 2019 with Senator Amy Klobuchar.
Really?
Yes.
What did the Globes do to get you around?
What didn't the Globes do? The Globes basically gave an interview. She went to, first of all, you need to know the Minnesota State Fair is objectively the best state fair. I would say that Texas has a claim to it, but Texas's runs longer than Minnesota's. It's very popular. It's always a great time. And Amy Klobuchar was campaigning in Iowa, which is only a state fair people care about during presidential election years. And she said that both state fairs are good. And I was like, nah, Amy. You're clearly being a polite guest, but I got to catch her on this. So opening day of the state fair, my friend Haley and I went to talk to Amy Klobuchar. We saw her at the fair, and then there's a video of this. And I was like, hey, so I met you at the DFL convention, which is our Democrats. And I was like, hey, which state fair is better? And then she tried to say some bullshit like, well, they have a butter cow and we have butter princesses. And I was like, great, which state fair is better? And then she's like, well, we need to bring people together. And I was like, no, which state fair is better? Like, I was just like on her ass like journalists should be. And she just gave up and like walked away. And yeah, and so I've just been feuding.
She was
with her
at
ever
the
since.
Minnesota State Fair. You were giving her you were setting her up for what should have been the easiest answer in the world.
It is literally a question that in Iowa would even, if she just said, well, I gotta say, I was being a polite guest. I'm from Minnesota. I gotta go with the hometown team. Like,
Right.
That's all she had to say.
Yeah.
And she couldn't That's how much of a centrist this woman is. She can't like dedicate her own state. It's crazy. And so, yeah, we've been in a feud. So people, before that, we were kind of cool because I went to a political convention in 2018 and I saw her dancing. I danced next to her while Prince cover band played. And my ex-boyfriend and I were slow dancing to Nothing Compares to You while Amy Klobuchar is in front of us with an MGD, just swaying to the band and in a pantsuit. It was glorious. I have photos. I always document the fuckery that happens in my life. But yeah, so that's my Amy Klobuchar.
There's so much I want to learn about that, including maybe the biggest thing that I would like to learn about that is the name of the Prince cover band.
I mean, they were pretty good. They were pretty good. But when we first walked into the party, we saw her no one was on the dance floor really, but she was just like in her pantsuit with an MGD, like the most Minnesotan thing ever, just toasting this band, being like, yeah.
Feeling it.
Holy shit.
While I do like that visual, after hearing the State Fair debacle, I too am now feuding with Amy Klobuchar.
Yeah, you should just tweet her. That's what people do. We just tweet her and we're like, Amy.
Yeah, I'm going to tweet her tomorrow and be like, which State Fair is better? And she's going to be like, what?
Yeah, I also, my friend Donovan and I, we're made a resolution for the Minnesota DFL, which are Dems again, basically blocking her from doing roll call. We were like, no one who's a super delegate can do roll call at the national convention, and we called it the State Fair rule, and it technically passed, so she should not have been doing roll call at the 2020 national convention. Whatever. I'm petty. Okay.
Well, the chat is behind you, Brandy.
Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, is this Lisa Oakley? She's a huge fan of Lisa for being
Team
a huge fan of me.
Brandy.
Team Brandy.
Yeah. Lisa is a huge fan of yours. That is also interesting. 3 very interesting things that I learned about our contestants today. Thank you for sharing them. Enough talk. Let's get back into the game. We got 2 more rounds, and then the bonus round. So here we go with round 2. Right. Question number 1. When you're done brewing the morning Joe, you're left with these. Never cleaning them could be this, a name for a reason to leave. When you're done brewing the morning Joe,
Brandy.
Yes,
Grounds for dismissal?
that is not correct, right, Judge? Yeah, we didn't even. Yep, very close. Quessy.
Oh, coffee grounds for dismissal? No, that's too simple.
Yeah, that is. It is the grounds for dismissal. That is incorrect.
Yeah.
Terrence.
Can you read it again for me?
Yeah, of course. When you're done brewing the morning Joe, you're left with these. Never cleaning them could be this, a name for a reason to leave.
Reason to leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting stuck on is reason to leave.
I'll
I'll pick any reason to leave.
I'm going to read it. I'm going to change the last word, but everybody can raise their hand again. Quest, you should probably hear this.
Yeah.
When you're done brewing the morning Joe, you're left with these. Never cleaning them could be this, a name for a reason to separate.
Oh,
Brandy.
Grounds for divorce?
Faceless Judge?
You got to say the whole thing, Brandy.
Yeah, we
Coffee
need
grounds for divorce?
Yes.
There you go.
I mean, it's technically like coffee grounds is implied. Okay, whatever. I will be.
It's that whole pesky
three. And that's it.
We don't want to feud.
Well, grounds for divorce is 3 words.
Yeah, I thought you like talking grounds.
You know what? You got it. So either way, it worked. Well done. Well done. Question number 2. What it's called when your project is sped up. Now put on your Adidas branded outfit.
The project is sped up.
Terrence.
Fast track suit.
Yes, Terrence.
Oh!
Is absolutely right. Fast track suit. Well done. Terrence is on the board.
Finally. My knowledge of tracksuits comes in handy.
We've got Terrence on the board. We've got Brandon on the board. Quessy, still waiting for this round 2.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Will Smith fights aliens, while Jake Gyllenhaal fights off a tidal wave, the cold, and wolves.
Terrence.
Independence Day After Tomorrow.
That is absolutely correct. Independence Day After Tomorrow. Terrence.
I had to watch Day After Tomorrow like 3 times in my oceanography class in high school. So
Wait, really?
I'm not joking.
That's how you learned about it.
I'm literally not joking. That is why I remember that movie.
I would argue there's probably, I'm making this up, but I would argue there's 0 real science in that movie. Considering the cold stop at the door. Like,
yeah, they get chased by the cold into the library.
Yeah.
And then by wolves.
And then by wolves.
Like when our physics teacher made us watch Armageddon.
Really?
It was like, and looking back as an adult, and I'm like, oh, he was so hungover that day.
I had a college teacher who made us watch Team America in foreign policy class.
Yeah.
He was a visiting professor and he hated the school. He's like, you know, fuck this college. Y'all need to have some fun. And then he was the best professor ever. I'm like, you get it, buddy.
You understand school sucks.
That's fantastic. I don't think I ever got to watch something really dumb like that. Our teacher in high school took us to go see the movie School Ties, which was about Brendan Fraser and anti-Jewish racism at like an all-boys boarding school in the 50s. And it's weird. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, I think, are in it. They're in every like movie of that time. Like they were in. One of them was in Good Will Hunting.
Both of them are in Good Will Hunting. That was their movie.
Or not Good Will Hunting. Sorry, Dead Poet Society.
I was like, they were both in Good Will Hunting, Ben.
My high school made us watch the movie Angus to stop bullying kids. They're like, oh, this will teach you a lesson. And the only result was everyone on my quiz bowl team saw this dude from another school who looked like Angus, and we all called him Angus. Like, good jobs. We're like, Angus, and to the point that like younger quiz bowl people over the years never knew his name and would actually walk up to him and be like, great job, Angus. And we're like, nope, that's not his name. That's a different name. Oops.
Just ruined that dude's life. I love it. That is hilarious. Great. Terrence, you're on the board with 2 runs here. Brandy, you've got 1 more run to extend your lead. Quessy, you're just watching this round.
All right.
And gathering your strength for the final round.
Let's do it.
Terrence, since you have 2, we'll go to you first. Give me a number between 1 and 18. 6, 9, 12, 14, or 15.
Go with 1.
1. Terrence, your word is banana.
Banana, split, pants, shirt, hat, glasses, see, binoculars, view, TV. This TV show.
Yeah, I think we're good there. So
does that work?
There.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know if that works.
I don't know. Our buzzer is not working, but that was just too long of a pause, and I think you got buzzed.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. But until then, a pretty good run, Matt.
That was 9.
9.
So we're at 19.
19. There you go.
Tied with Quessy.
And you have 1 run left, but we're going to go to Brandy first. Brandy, let's see how much further you can extend that lead. Give me another number.
18, is that the highest?
18. Yes. Your word is child.
Child. All right. Child, adult, parent, family, ties, neck, body, count, numbers, math, algebra, class, school, Zoom, Jeffrey Toobin, pervert, penis. Penis, body, body, legs, legs, walk, walk, around, around, block, block, city, city, grid, grid, chart, chart, graph, graph, bars, bars, jail, jail, house, house, apartment, apartment, building, building, structure, structure, tower, tower, records, records, music, music, ears, ears, listen, listen, headphones, headphones, electronics, electronics, Best Buy, Best Buy, store, store, Target, Target, bullseye, bullseye, red, red, color, color, spectrum, spectrum. I'm done.
Oh man, a mic drop. Spectrum. Run. What a run! Wow.
Well, with that one run, you doubled your score. That was 45. Your score was 45, so you are now at 90.
Wow. Wow.
Anybody's game.
Anybody's game. 71 points. Here's the thing: 71 points is only 2 runs of 36. Right?
That's it. That's all you. That's all we got to do.
You've already seen 2 runs of 36, so it's
Anybody's
definitely
game.
doable. It's definitely doable.
This is like the '90s Chicago Bulls against like a 5-year-old's like practice squad.
I'd at least say junior high. Give yourselves a little credit.
Can we talk briefly about the Jeffrey Toobin thing and how weird that is and what a pervert he is? And
I was wondering if I could make a reference to that because I was like, I don't know how online everyone else is, so it's like weird if I'm randomly talking about Jeffrey Toobin's dick, where they're like, what happened in her life?
I don't know.
The judge is all about it. They read about it. Yep. It was.
I didn't hear his name out loud until just now, and now Jeffrey Toobin sounds like a mascot for a water park.
Well,
Jeffrey
in a way.
Toobin. Well, it's the worse it gets. It wasn't just that his dick was out; it's that he was actually jerking it.
Yeah.
The worst part is he was jerking it during a simulation of a contestant presidential election, and he was playing the part of the courts. The entire package is incredible.
I mean,
so he was just in character.
I will say 2 things. One, that's actually probably a pretty
was covering it. Yeah,
that's probably a pretty accurate representation of what the courts are like. Just like, whatever. But also, it was hilarious because when he got busted for it, he was like, "Oh yeah, my bad. I didn't know the camera was on." Like, not my bad. I shouldn't have been doing it at that time. Or
he thought the camera was muted. It wasn't even like that's not how they work, man.
Yeah, that's not how cameras work.
Hear me.
The best part is that he did it like he like moved the camera down to show his dick, and then he like left the chat and came back to the Zoom like nothing. Like it's
nothing.
Like nothing happened. He's like, "Hey guys, what's up? So we still simulating the courts?"
Good stuff. All right, I just had to talk about that real quick because when you brought it up, I was like, "Oh yeah, that was crazy. That was insane." Round 3.
Terrence still has a run.
Oh, Terrence still has a run. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is on me.
Do not count Terrence out of this game yet.
In fact, that's right. A 35 run right here gets you right back in it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Give me a number and let's get on the board.
2.
2. Your word is jump. Jump.
Okay, jump. Van Halen. Van Halen. Rock. Rock. Roll. Roll. Mega Man. Mega Man. Video games. Video games. Console. Console. Controller. Controller. I got nothing.
But I'd love to roll Mega Man. That took me back. I enjoy that. Well done, Matt.
That was 7, putting Terrence in a solid second place with 26.
Yeah, the battle for silver is fierce.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that right now. And everybody's gone all their runs now. Now we can go into the 3rd round.
Yeah.
And now we can really see how this is going to shake down.
Right.
Kwesi, it starts with we're getting one of these questions, man.
I got you.
All right. Are you coming or going? Nuclear code name game time Lord is absolutely correct.
Woo!
Thomas with the lucky 7. Well done.
Yeah, and you only get the sheer satisfaction of solving it, no cost.
Or the lucky 7, or as the faceless judge likes to say,
$5.
the 5. The 5.
I forgot the lucky 7 was a thing. So when it popped up, I was just like, "Is this an activation code?"
I was like, "What kind of question is this?"
Yeah, no, we were trying. One of you is an assassin. I
mean, I do have a sword, so
exactly.
Yeah. It's the guy with the sword.
This is all an elaborate James Bond plot.
All right, let's get on with round 3 and see where we are. Question number 1. If you move, it gets brighter thanks to these. Now say this. Now say the thing said before we start filming. If you move, it gets brighter thanks to these. Now say the thing you say before we start filming.
Quezzy.
Camera obscura action.
That is
So rare.
but I like it. If you move, it gets brighter thanks to these. Now say the thing we say before we start filming. Another tough one.
Got a lot of thinkers today.
I'm going to read it one more time, and then the judge is going to start counting from 5. If you move, it gets brighter thanks to these. Now, say the thing we say before we start filming. Four. Oh, I'm sorry. We were looking for motion sensor light camera action. Camera action.
I kept thinking, I was like motion lights action. I was like, that's not anything.
Oh, you were so close, Terrence.
So close.
Yeah, question in the 3rd round. These are a lot longer. These run-ons are going to be a little bit longer. That was a good one. Question number 2. My fair maiden, let us venture to the place that celebrates medieval times, but only when things are going well for them. My fair maiden, let us venture to the place that celebrates medieval times, but only if things are going well for them.
I kind of get it.
Damn it. I have like half of
Take
it.
a guess.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We can take our time.
Quezzy.
Damn it. Renaissance Fair. My Fair Renaissance Lady? I don't know.
My Fair Renaissance Lady. That was the original title for it.
That's so wrong.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. But we're in the ballpark.
You're dancing around at Terrence.
Is it Renaissance Farewell?
It is not Renaissance Farewell. My fair maiden, let us venture to the place that celebrates medieval times, but only if things are going well for them. We're only going if things are going well for them. No. Second buzz of the round. We were looking for Renaissance Fair Weather Fan. Renaissance Fair Weather Fan. Renaissance Fair Weather Fan.
Brandy, this is good for you. This is very good for you right now.
Tough round 3 questions. Let's see if anybody can get any of the round 3 questions.
And if nobody gets this question, or if Brandy answers this question, Brandy wins the game.
Yeah, 100%.
Still like anybody's game.
Still
anybody's game.
Still anybody's game, but mostly Brandy's.
Mostly Brandy, but we're 21. We're 71 to 64 points away from Brandy.
That's it. That's
depending on who. So it all comes down to this question.
Right.
This old-timey phrase for remembering daylight savings. So you're not late to this Michael J. Fox classic. This old-timey phrase. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, damn it.
Spring forward, fall back to the future.
That is correct. Oh, Jeffrey, you just got it a second too late. Oh, no. It is spring forward, fall back to the future. Brandy, you look like you've never heard that phrase before in your life.
No, I've heard it. I was just zoning out for a second.
I was trying to think of Michael J. Fox movies, and I was like, Doc Hollywood.
Spring forward, Doc Hollywood.
I was trying to make Family Ties somehow work because I just watch TV all day.
Yeah. No, I like it. All right, Terrence. Here's the deal. Quessy, unfortunately, my friend, that is the end of the road for you. Third place is yours. What a contestant. Thank you for being on the show. Terrence, here's the good news. You've second place is locked up. You have won the silver medal. And you are, like I believe I said, 64 points away.
54 points.
It gets even easier.
Oh, man.
You're 54 points away from tying, 55 points away from winning.
I think 64. I think I was right, but I could be wrong.
No?
No. Yes? No?
Yeah, it is 64. Whatever it is.
She's 90. I'm 26.
Yeah. So it's 64, but that's okay. I think you can get it. You know what?
Definitely.
If you get 54, we'll give you the last.
I don't know how to do math. I took 1 away from 9 and made it a 7. So that's where I checked my work and it was wrong.
But it starts right here. You give me a number, I give you a word, and then you go on a run.
Is 7 available?
7 is available
all day.
Okay.
Terrence, your word is truck. Truck.
Okay. Truck, car, salesman, death, Arthur Miller. I'm done.
So close.
Oh. You know what?
I was like, where do I don't know any other people from that book.
So
can't even name who wrote it.
Yeah,
I'm very good at this game.
You did it. Arthur Miller wrote it.
Arthur Miller. I thought he was who's the main character? That's what I was thinking of.
Willie Loman.
Willie Loman.
Yeah.
Getting the two mixed up.
But
so I win. I'll just leave the show now. I'll take my prize money later.
A solid silver. Well done. Matt, what was our final scores?
That was 4 there for Terrence, that final round there, which puts him at 30, which puts him, like you said, a solid silver with 30. Quessy, bronze is yours, my friend. 19.
Thank you.
And once again, though, our champion, our 2-week champion, Brandy, well done. Congratulations.
Yay.
Yeah. Brandy, you win another $1. You win another bag of Red Barn coffee, which, by the way, I didn't mention it earlier. Everybody out there, though, Red Barn Coffee Roasters, they're really good friends of the show. And if you go to redbarncoffeeroaster.com and you can order whatever you want, and then you just use the code RUNON when you're checking out, you get 15% off your entire order. That's pretty amazing.
Look at that.
Red Barn, look at that coffee. There it is.
Open it right there.
Yeah, Autumn's Delight. This will be a gift to one of my friends.
I'm
a tea drinker, so.
Look at that. So if coffee's not your thing, you get it for other people.
I'll drink it in a pinch, and I'm just trying to get lit. But, like, you know, yeah.
But you could you
Smells
keep winning,
wonderful.
you'll have all your holiday shopping done.
Yeah, it smells wonderful, this autumn delight. So I definitely encourage people to get that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. But now you are getting to the bonus round where you have a chance to play for $210. Brandy, are you ready?
I'll buy a lot of
I'm
tea,
ready.
Brandy.
Yeah,
Do it.
so much tea.
All right. If you remember, here's how it works. We're going to give you 5 words, and you just have to give us the top match to each of those words. You get all 5 right, you win $210. Here is your first word.
Okay.
Key.
Hole.
Keyhole. Matt. Lock. Lock is
Bum,
our.
bum, ba-dum.
Oh. Boom, 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 boom. I love it. The bad news is we did not win $210 this round. The good news is that next week the prize money is $220. And Brandy, if you would come back and join us next week, that would be
Absolutely.
amazing.
Yeah.
And it is possible to win that final round. I just want to point out to our producer, Rachel, that it is possible
It is
to
possible.
win.
I did not strengthen that argument. I will be the first to admit that. But I think it is possible. And it's going to be a moment when it happens. Hundreds of dollars are going to be given away.
Hundreds.
It's going to be great. So, Brandy, please come back next week.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody, you've been watching 2MB Studios. We've got shows 7 nights a week on this channel, and shows of all different. We have talk shows, we have game shows, we've got shows about creating stuff, we've got role-playing shows, we've got shows where we just tell really dirty jokes. What I'm trying to say is there is a show that you will enjoy if you watch 2MB Studios. So follow us, subscribe to our channel. Help us keep continuing to create this content for people. So I can't thank you enough if you already do follow us. And if you don't, get on there and follow us because, do it.
Right after this show, we have another show coming up. Kelly McFarland has her talk show, Genuine Nonsense.
Genuine Nonsense is coming up. It is a late night talk show. It is hilarious. I'm going to be watching. I hope you'll stick around and watch as well. I would like to thank all of our contestants, Terrence, Quessy, and Brandy. I would like to thank my co-pilot, Matt. I would like to thank Arthur. I would, of course, like to thank the faceless judge. And I want to thank all of you for watching. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Bye. Vote.
Go vote.
Vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. It was fun.
That was
Hey.
super fun. Yeah. Quessy, thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me. Good seeing you.
Absolutely. Yeah, Michelle's back.
What's up?
She and the faceless judge just pass each other all the time. Man, they just miss each other all the time. But it was great to see you. And really, thanks for being on the show. I really appreciate it.